What's happening, people? We're here in the cave to give you another week of raw combat sport punditry.
No, telling Rimz.
Yeah, number one in the game. Know who it is, man.
Come on, man.
Speak for these streets and combat sports.
Especially in England right now where it's cold. You get me?
It's cold, man.
It's cold out here. Look. You get me? So you gotta speak in these cold streets.
What are you saying? You got holiday blues still?
Holiday, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's so upsetting. To go from a jungle type of environment.
Climate.
Yeah, you know what word I was looking for.
Climate.
It was climate, but yeah,
Property.
that's David Attenborough. That's
Been up in my nature docs, man, you get me?
Yeah, I'm saying, but yeah, to go from one environment to like this is just man, it's upsetting. But don't worry. We're going to get there to eventually, this cave might end up in Thailand. You never know one day, you know what I mean?
Hey,
scoop and go. You never know.
Yeah.
And that's it. But yeah, man, what's everyone been saying, man? You know what to do, guys. Hit the like button for us and, join in with the comments. We appreciate. We are trying to hit the next milestone on each platform. So come on, guys. You know what to do. And it just provides better content for you lot, So.
You've got some big things coming next year.
Hopefully, man.
You see me?
Hopefully. Yeah, man.
Good ideas, yeah, man. It's coming towards the end of the year. We've had a great year in combat sports, so genuinely, it's been like, I feel like it's just getting better. I know it's getting better and better through entertainment value, through just fighters getting better.
It's more mainstream.
Fighting
is more mainstream. Like MMA generally as a sport is a mainstream sport, I would say now. I don't think it was, when we first started doing this, it definitely wasn't a mainstream sport. I think over the last 3-4 years, it's definitely picked up. But this year particularly. And I think the Saudi involvement for next year is going to make it even bigger.
I hear it still.
Yeah, that makes sense, man. I love this sport, man. This sport's just... there's something about discipline in sport and I just love. And I believe that when you play sport, you should play a team sport to understand great value of being a teammate and understanding how to cover for your teammates and understanding pressure in different situations and having to read other people's situations when you're just in that moment.
And knowing your role.
And I was about to get to that, knowing your role as in that team and what you're supposed to do and what you provide. But then there's something about individual sports that I really appreciate, like on another level.
Accountability. It's accountability. You can't.
That word, Rimz. Do you know what I love that word, boy?
It's true though. That is the right word.
You know I love that word.
If you slack in the octagon, boy, you know what I'm saying? You end up on your back.
Not just the octagon, even in tennis, like on a singles, when it's, you play doubles, but on singles, like which is more known, like it's on you. There's no one to say, oh, this went wrong or counter partnership. Like there's no counter partnership in it. It's just you, yourself, and that real, I think, just that IQ to be able to always withstand pressure. You know what I mean? IQ to not just to your game, just to pressure is a different value when you get people like Roger Federer. Yeah. That done that over and over again. Djokovic. You know what I'm saying? That done, like even Phelps. I know people that I'm just swimming, but to be able to go
business.
Brother, in every single degree, like category, you just handle business on another level.
But why MMA is so good is because the stakes are so much higher.
Yeah. For everything.
For everything.
For everything.
Even more so than boxing, like.
Yeah, because it's more brutal.
It is more brutal. Yeah, the thing is, I always have my thought on this because I don't even know if it is more brutal than boxing, just because of the punishment that you take in boxing, like 12 rounds, heavyweight championship fight, 12 rounds, punch after punch after punch. You get knocked down, you can get back up. MMA, you can't make mistakes because once you make a mistake, the fight's done. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So
that's a good point.
MMA is the best sport in the world, man. It is, man.
It is. I say that, bro. Along with my NFL.
No,
bro, you don't understand. Bro, you don't understand, man. There's that sport there because it's MMA, but team MMA.
Yeah. No. Wait. Have you seen the team MMA? The Russia thing. Did you see England, UK versus Brazil?
I sent it.
You sent it to me.
I'm the one that sent it to everyone. It was cold.
The sport doesn't need to go in that direction, though. What do you mean, fam?
That was good though. That was actually one of the best.
Not good for them. That was a whole lot of trauma in that,
that was
whatever
fam,
you want to
like-
call it, fam. It wasn't even a cage, was it? Just
Yeah,
a venue, fam.
the man's just the coach on the side just directed him like who to go smack up like
Bro.
after they finish my man they're like hey over there and it's just like 1-on-1 and you just see 3 man thump him in
No,
bro. It's
at the
crazy.
end when it was like 5-on-1, bro, it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
fam, I feel sorry for that guy the
Yeah,
most,
yeah,
fam. What
yeah,
the hell?
that's
Man was
long
getting
story.
The ref
stopped
just
out
got
and
called.
choked.
The ref's got called.
Man.
Has to, bro.
As soon as there's fight, your ref just
You
got
know,
called
if it's
like
Keith Peterson, it's a long day, bro. It's a long night, fam. You need to get someone in there serious.
Trust me bro,
Yeah,
it's
man.
mad. Hey, you know what I was watching because they put it in the group chat innit Femi for the fights that they've been putting up lately.
Oh, yeah, that was
YouTube. I was watching
Thanksgiving.
it like was it last night or the night before? I can't remember, but I was just watching some cold fights I
Yeah.
forgot about.
No,
still.
the UFC's
Cold
YouTube
fights,
page has been
bro.
popping off still.
Trust me, I watched who was it? Diego Sanchez and who was it? Was it Carlos? Was it? Who was it, man? What's his name? Carlos. He fought Tyron Woodley.
Not Condit.
Condit, yeah.
No.
Carlos Condit?
Yeah, I think it's Carlos Condit still.
I
And,
don't remember that fight.
I think it was them two. I think it was.
I don't. Yeah.
Who was? No, it's gonna bug me. It might not have been him. Still, it's gonna bug me.
I think it's
I
Carlos
watched
Condit's bigger though, no?
yeah, he might be. Let me figure out who it was. John Jones and DC. Yeah, I'll rewatch
Oh,
that.
what, 1 or 2?
One's better.
Listen, man.
One still.
I know John
Hey,
Jones finished
John-
him, but
no,
one's
John-
so good.
Hey,
John's
John actually wiped him up.
bro.
What?
John
He-
wiped him up.
Bro.
John
Well,
wiped him up.
there's-
So
he was
bad,
what?
bro.
Remember that
The
time?
man took him down, fam.
Bro, that
Yeah, yeah,
takedown.
yeah.
That's what I said.
Twice,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
That's what I
DC
said.
didn't
Double
take
shot.
him down.
Yeah.
What?
yeah,
And
yeah.
he tried so
That's
hard,
bad.
so hard.
Remember when that day I came into the cave and I was like, listen, you man, I've been watching John Jones's fights. I've been rewatching John Jones's fights.
Yeah.
Bro. He's the go,
Yeah.
bro.
Man.
Right now, he does what he wants in that octagon, bro. At his pace,
Yeah.
at his timing, at his will. Like
That
it's just-
run.
it's just,
Do you think that's the best run of all time? Like, just genuinely, like,
even across all
because
sports.
you know
yeah.
what? You know why?
Yeah.
You know the only.
Just
Look,
because of how brutal the sport is, bro.
I was speaking to my uncle about this the other night, yeah, because he was asking me about like UFC and like who's the best fighters to watch and this and that, and I'm telling him, look, if you really want to have fun, yeah, you need to like get in a time machine and teleport back to when Conor McGregor was doing his thing, because for 2 years, and I know he's on the mad thing right now, and I know he's like semi-cancelled because he's white, he's not gonna fully cancelled, but what Conor McGregor did in those 2 years was ridiculous, bro.
No, 100%.
Ridiculous, bro. Like, actually stupid, fam. When you go back and watch it, the
Most
fights, the
entertaining
performances,
part-
the
most en-
press
The
conferences.
most entertaining was that. That run was the most entertaining.
Ridiculous. But in terms of performance, like, and level of opposition, yeah, John Jones, what he did was immense.
Unforgettable.
Yeah, it was.
Unforgettable,
It was.
man. Still.
You ain't found it yet.
No, I can't remember who it was.
Damn, man.
I swear it was the Diego Sanchez fight.
Bro,
No.
Diego Sanchez fights are going to be
Always
entertaining for
crazy.
sure. Yeah,
They're
always
always
crazy.
crazy.
Little barn burners,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, he was crazy, man.
But that's why he's like how he is now.
Don't worry
bro.
about it.
You get me?
Alright,
But let's get into this,
Yeah.
which is this up and coming card, which now is very different from what it originally was going to be. Wasn't this card? No,
This was Bully B. Shavkat.
this was Buddy B. Shavkat, wasn't it? That's why I said that. I'm right. I am right because this is December. So UFC 310, end of the year, last one of the year. Pantoja versus your guy Rimz, your guy. Asakura. Yeah, brother, that's what I'm about to say. Asakura, he come over from Ryzen, Glory, all of that. Kaya. This is going to be very interesting because certain people didn't understand why he's got this title shot. And Rimz, you're going to break down to the people why he's come over from Glory. Whoa. Ryzen, sorry. I thought Pereira popped up in my head for a minute. Ryzen. Why he come over from Ryzen and got this title shot?
No, he's actually. I haven't seen like, a mad catalogue of him, but what I have seen, he's a very good striker. Good at. He's fairly good at stopping takedowns. I saw a training video with him and Marab trying to take him down, and yeah, it was difficult still. Like, he looks like he's pretty sharp on the feet.
Pantoja's not got the best wrestling either. Like,
No.
if we're gonna just call it as it is, do you know what I
he
mean?
doesn't. No.
He's a jiu-jitsu guy. When he gets you to the ground, he's effective, but takedown wise, he struggles a little bit sometimes. His knees are deadly as well.
Asakura.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you seen much of him?
Yeah, I've watched a couple highlights clips. Yeah.
Yeah, the knees. I think for me in this fight, I think that knee is gonna come into play quite early on still.
So what you think Pantoja goes for the single or double? You think he's gonna try and wrestle him?
He'll have to. Because stand up wise, he's got good hands. Pantoja, he's got dynamites in his hands, but so does Asakura from what I see. And I think if it's just a straight standing fight, it's not gonna be that even in my mind.
You're right. And Asakura's beaten some good fighters as well, to be honest. He's beaten some that are in the UFC now. He beat Manel, I believe. I think they fought each other a couple of times, but he's beaten once at least. He fought what's his name? One Archuleta, who was in Bellator. I think he's in Rising now. But one Archuleta's decent as well. And Horiguchi. Yeah, Horiguchi. Yeah.
So do you think this is deserved though? Because like it is a bit. Cool.
It tells you where the division's at.
And I was just gonna get into that. Like for me, as much as I think it's a bit crazy to have your first fight in the UFC as a championship fight. But at the same time, when you look at the division, people that were in certain positions have had that position taken away from them by people. So like for example, Moreno just beat Albazi. Albazi should have been next in line, really. Yeah, you got Tyra just lost against Royval. Royval and Moreno have already had their shots.
Yeah.
So the division is a bit thin. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially at the top end. So I don't mind this.
This is the problem with the ranking system though. Because when someone loses, they just put back to number one usually, or if they're number two, whatever. And then they're fighting someone who's coming up to contend for the title. Yeah. Like they're like the gatekeeper for the title now. Whereas really and truly, they should just your run has to start again.
You know what it is though. I hear what you're saying, but that's because the UFC have no real ranking system of what they do. Dana just goes in there with Mick Maynard and they just decide.
No, it's not even them.
The press.
It's the press.
The
Decides
press
the
decides
No,
rankings.
no, not the rankings.
The fights.
matchmaking.
Oh, okay, good.
But
The
don't you think-
matchmaking. So what I'm trying to say is, if they like what they like or they don't what they like, that's what we're getting regardless.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they are partially to blame. There's nothing. Forget the rankings because the rankings don't really mean nothing to the guys that make the fights.
They mean what you make them.
Yeah,
what
you know what I mean?
It's
You
like a
guys know what I
guideline.
mean? Thank
That's
you.
a guideline.
For them, it's really Dana allowing that. You can't really blame the rankings there. You got to just blame Dana Maynard for allowing that to happen.
It's quite interesting that boxing are trying to, or I believe that boxing are trying to adopt this type, like the UFC's model of having a ranking system where it's just one set rankings. Like with Turkey Al Sheikh, what I think they're trying to do is kind of develop that, where it's like rather than having all these different organizations and different associations and whatever, you just have one.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, UFC are like cool. They're like maybe like I know they're 30 years deep, but really the rankings have been relevant for what, like last maybe 15 years in terms of like to the masses. So like these are the issues that come with the ranking system 15 years in, if that makes sense. Like
but
because look at bantamweight.
There's no numeric way of them. There's no numeric way that they're doing it.
Yeah, it's
just
yeah.
how they feel.
You know
That's what I was just saying.
There's
That's why I said a
subjective,
real system in
hella
place
subjective.
to be like, if A happens, then B, like you said, and if B
yeah.
happens, then C. There's not that. It's
PFL
we
can
like
do
you. They're like, we like you.
But they're in
That's what's gonna
tournament,
happen.
Yeah, I know, but still they have the league set up almost.
Yeah.
It's difficult, but at the same time, as much as it is subjective, they do it the best, the UFC. So, yeah, for me, I think the Asakura thing is, we'll have to see how it goes, innit? But I don't mind it, to be honest. Sitting here right now, a week before the fight, I don't mind it.
Well, it's a fresh face for the division, and it's gonna be. He's minus. Pantoja's still favourite. Well, he should be being the champion, being the guy that's been cemented inside the UFC is -265, and Asakura is +215. So this should be this is still that's not a lot of money to be made here, but there's money to be made. But yeah, if you
That's decent odds.
I would say for
Yeah,
Asakura,
that's what I
he's
just said.
a live dog right
Yeah,
there.
it's a
That's a
live dog.
double
I'll
up.
put him a
Over
live
and
dog
double up.
yeah, that's what I said.
Because Pantoja's 36, you know.
Yeah,
He's getting old, bro.
yeah.
I think he's 36 anyway. He's getting on
Yeah,
still.
so,
And that them lower divisions, like you notice it a lot more once the age does kick in. Like Father Time, the older divisions, you can be a bit older and you can still get away with just having power in it.
Yeah.
So
A lot of speed and
So let's talk about Father Time. Is it he's? If you had to go and pick right now, which we're gonna go around the table and do, who would you pick for this fight, and why? Because you're talking about Father Time, talking about Asakura, but then Asakura's just new flesh, new face in the UFC. So is it like, does that get beaten up? Is it a disrespect to Pantoja coming out to many men? Where's there for that disrespect to a man that walks out like that? Do you know what I mean? Because he's held the title for a while now. How long has he held it for? 2 years.
It can't be 2 years now.
what's that?
2 years?
Pantoja?
Yeah, it can't be 2 years.
No,
Maybe
he's
a
had the
year.
belt for a year.
Maybe
He had the belt.
How
I
much
think
times did
he
fight
won.
Moreno?
No, but he's only defended the belt against Moreno once and then against Royval. I think
And
he
he
had
took
the
it.
belt last year, December, I think. I think that's when he got the belt because I remember I had him to win the belt last year, and I think he won it in the last month. If I might be wrong with that, but I think he won it towards the back end of last year.
It feels like 2 years. It feels like
It's been a long year, bro. It's been a lot of fights, you know.
He hasn't fought like that though. He fought Brandon Royval, right?
Yeah,
And then he fought
beat up Royval.
Moreno.
He won it
twice.
off. Didn't he beat? Who did he win it off? Urseg.
Moreno. He took it off Moreno.
Didn't him
was
and
the champ.
Urseg fight for the vacant belt or something?
No, he beat Urseg.
Who beat Ursig?
Him.
Was it?
He defended it
Oh,
against
yeah, he
Urseg was his
fought
first
Ursig, yeah,
defense.
he
And
fought- yeah,
Royval.
that was his first
Yeah,
defense.
he's been at the belt for 2 years,
That's
bro.
shit, then, that's shit.
Check,
Might be
bro.
coming up to that. Actually.
Check. No, I think it is 2 years. That because he fought, he beat Babyface Assassin for it. Then they got it ran back. Then he beat him again
No, I don't think. How many times he fought Moreno?
3 times. Swear.
Yeah, you might be right.
Or
Still,
twice. Is it twice or 3 times?
When did you
So
get
think
that?
I
that's
want to
right.
say twice, but I think you might be right with the 3 times still.
So we got 1 defense, 2 defense. So when did he get the title?
Urseg and Royval, maybe a defense against Moreno.
Yeah, Moreno,
Oh,
Royval, Ursig. He
That's
won.
funny.
He won it.
against Moreno, right?
Yeah, it would have been against Moreno.
Yeah,
Because Moreno had the
won it
belt
against
before.
Moreno.
When
And
was that?
Royval.
When did he beat Moreno for the belt?
20 July
July
2023.
Okay. Yeah, so a year and a half. He's been look, like the division's a bit stagnant, isn't it? Like as good as it gets, I was gonna say bantamweight is a similar thing. Like bantamweight has a lot more killers, but that's also the problem with the division. Because you got so many different people, they kill each other off.
It's true.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's true.
And that's because I
It's
was
so
speaking with
good in
Loons.
the
I was speaking with Loons, and Loons was saying, "Oh, why is Umar fighting for the belt next?" And I'm saying, do you know what? Slightly you're right, because if you look at his resume, he ain't really beat many people. I know he beat Corey, and that's a great
No,
win.
Corey was a layup, man.
No,
It was a layup.
but it
man.
was a great
Did you say?
It's a layup.
How?
Like for him to
to
go
with
into
the belt.
question for the title. Like.
Yeah. How you done his job when you was picking Corey and I was like, hell no.
Yeah. I'm saying,
That,
but
they
it
can't-
was
that
a
was
layup.
how's that a layup?
Because he beat Corey, and it's like, oh, we can say, yeah, you can go
He-
for the title.
You know that guy he faced last time looked really good though.
Yeah, the brother before.
yeah,
before
yeah,
Corey.
Even though you
yeah,
never
yeah,
come
yeah.
into
That was
the
his-
UFC,
that was
he
his-
looked
that was his first fight
legit,
in the
bro.
UFC.
He, if you all got eyes, you
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah,
he looked
good.
Yeah, yeah.
legit.
Yeah, yeah.
He did look good.
So that's what, and he was a good wrestler, and Umar
Yeah.
managed to deal with all
Yeah,
of that
he
as
did
well.
look good.
So Corey weren't really a layup; it's just what he had to do.
But in
It's
terms
what
of
he had to do.
terms of
and
rankings,
Corey called him out.
yeah, that's because he was like Umar's
Corey had
effectively the
kinda-
boogeyman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
rate he
kinda
had
had
to.
to,
So
innit?
how you saying
Yeah.
it's a layup then? Don't do that.
It wasn't a layup in the way he categorized
Don't
it,
do
but I
that.
understand what you meant though. Like
So
he
do
was
I.
he
I
was a
get it, but
stepping
don't do
stone.
that.
He's a stepping stone.
I get sometimes. I get some, yeah, but don't do that. Like,
He was
don't
like a
do
little.
that.
He was a
Oh,
trampoline. He was a trampoline.
Yeah,
He jumped
you're
on that
right.
thing and
You're right in the
elevated.
sense of Corey had to do that because he lost and had to put himself in a straight contact,
position,
risky position to be able to be like, no, I've beaten this guy, wiped him out on the Nurmagomedov. You got to give me the title shot. But look what happens when you try and fight in the Nurmagomedov. Crazy.
But yeah, like Umar don't really. He's fought one top 5 and he's fighting for the belt. But then I said to him, if you look at the bantamweights like the rankings, everyone's lost, bro.
No, who is it? Marab wants to fight. It's
He wanted to fight Figgy. Now, with Peter Yan saying you wanted to fight Figgy, I beat Figgy, you fight me. But but the thing is, if you look, it's thin because everyone's beat everyone. Like, there's not someone that's been on a 5-fight win streak. Do you know what I mean? And it's the same with outside of Umar, and it's the same at flyweight. They're all beating each other up, so it kind of destroys the ranking system almost.
So pick who you think's gonna be the next champion then, or who's gonna remain champion in this situation.
I got Asakura round 2 knockout. Something with a knee involved.
Yeah.
Violence. What you got?
I'm gonna go with Asakura, man. I'm gonna go Asakura. Fuck it. It's gonna have to be a KO. I'd say later when Pantoja gets more tired.
Yeah.
Round 4.
Got Asakura decision.
Are you going Asakura? Yeah.
Decision.
I thought he was gonna go Pantoja.
The one thing I mean, cool. I just don't see Asakura doing it over 5 rounds.
Pantoja's season, man. You can't think you're gonna just knock man out. I get everyone has their time as well, but yeah, you could do because
he gets clipped a lot.
Asakura's twitchy as well. He's very good striking. He's twitchy striker as well. Pump fakes well. Gets himself in and out of range well. But I just feel like you're not gonna finish Pantoja like that.
You know what it is with Pantoja, though,
surprise you guys.
If he stays on the feet for too long, he gets really tired, bro. He gets so tired. Like, it happened against Royval, it happened against Moreno. And I think if Kai Asakura is able to keep it as a stand-up fight, I think by round 2, Pantoja's going to be done at it, bro.
What's Asakura's gas tank like?
In the stand-up fight, I think it'll be quite good.
Yeah, but it's not just a stand-up fight, is it?
But that's what I'm saying, if he can maintain a stand-up fight. I think if it goes to the ground, it's peak for him.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Because Pantoja's dangerous on the ground, bro.
Yeah, he's
super dangerous.
Good.
Super.
Good. Very good still on the ground.
Alright. We all got Kai Asakura. I think we're being a bit disrespectful here, guys.
We might be.
Yeah,
I think we're being a bit disrespectful. Not one of us in the cave has gone with Pantoja.
But you know what
knowing that Lankz would have gone with Pantoja.
Yeah, probably.
No, but you know, like on Christmas Day, you open up a new toy, fam, and it's like, the new one, the rest of them are done. Like, that's what that is still. This is his first fight, bro. I kind of feel like, why are the UFC bringing him here as a first fight for the belt if he's not going to win?
He's not about it.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying.
And it's as an achievement, yeah. If he does win the UFC championship in his first fight, how does that rank as an achievement in the UFC?
Nah, not in flyweight.
Yeah.
Do you think because it's flyweight it don't matter?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Weight's matter, bro. Do we talk about women?
Bro,
do we talk about women's division like that? Just no disrespect to the women, but do we?
When the fights are on?
That's what I'm saying. We will come in here and just chop it up normally about. The only people we're talking about is Ronda in her heyday and Holly Holmes with the head kick to Ronda. Amanda Nunes getting no hooked. We got little, but there's no solidification when it comes to the women. You know what I'm saying? Compared to like just. No, we got great moments.
Moments.
Yeah.
The the serious growth on the head, fam.
Zhang being a great, complete martial artist as for Rose in her prime when Rose was on fire.
Bust down,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got moments. I'm just saying, though, it's thin.
Yeah.
So it's harder to break down. Do you know what I mean? And that's why flyweight don't really matter because it's a thin.
Do you think the UFC messed up by getting rid of Machado? Because really and truly, this is his position, you know.
Yeah.
This is where Machado would have been right now. This would have been him fighting for the belt.
How much headache was he then? Like, for them to really get rid of him, it must have been a problem. Like,
it's kind of mad still.
Yeah, it's very mad still. Like,
ain't really seen that in UFC.
You know what? UFC just fuck up with flyweight, man. That's this division. They traded DJ for Ben Askren, bro.
Yeah, but we've already got into that, bro. without that trade, we don't have Jorge Masvidal becoming Jorge Masvidal.
Was that, man?
Doesn't matter. It made the bread, bro. It made the bread that DJ weren't making him.
Oh, now you see what you're doing now.
What?
I respect what you just done.
What?
I respect that. You see what you just done. I just watched
short-lived.
No, you now appreciating the mixed martial arts, and you're not all talking about just Perret, the superstarism. He's on the superstarism. Cinema. Like, you took the appreciation. Yeah, you took the appreciation to be the gladiator. And understand the being, because no, don't do that, because you don't always do that. When I'm trying to weigh up and I'm like, I want the best in mixed martial arts to see the best.
I'm obviously leaning towards more the stardom in that scenario. But this scenario, see what happens when you try to back your boy. Hey, see what happens when you try to back your boy. When it's the sort of season, so you want to come to the red corner.
No way, bro.
What's going on, bro?
I tried to. That was so difficult about when Alright, boss. You're obviously the boss in it when you decide when you want to do stuff. Say no.
That's how you want to live life.
Yeah, bro. Say no. I respect it. Even like Donnell and them, man. Say no. Alright, let's get into the next fight, which I feel like is the main fight.
The people's main event.
Why is that?
Yeah, people's main event. Being a bit, we got a bit. Back it out. Maybe zoom out a little bit. We're talking welterweight bout. We're talking. Big problems because someone's O's gotta go. We're talking the 3rd rank versus the 7th rank. We're talking, we've seen footage from sparring. We're talking to a man that has recently seen the man on the right. Well, it might be to certain people's left. I'm gonna start off first with Ian Machado Garry. And Rimz, before we even say the other name, what's it like? Going to Thailand, meeting Ian, Garry, seeing that, maybe. Did you roll with him? You said
no, I didn't roll with him when he came GB top
okay.
Team. No, he's a cool guy still. I can't even lie. He's cool, man. Yeah. He's good. He's just like one of the lads, isn't it? Kind of thing. Like he's cool from my viewing of him, like over here and then in Thailand. He's a cool guy still.
He seems it.
Yeah,
he seems it.
He's a cool guy still.
And from what has been tweeted from the guy on the opposite side, we're talking about the man that wears the furry mer. You get me? The furry mer, bro. Like, you get me? That's crazy, bro. That cut is crazy. We're talking Shavkat, Rakhmonov. This guy who has a complete, when I mean a complete, excellent resume, regardless of who he's fought. His professional career is a no decision affair. One more time. It is a no decision affair. This man even subs you or he gets rid of you by knocking you out. There's no in-betweens here. There's no in-betweens that. Now, someone's always got to go. And this is going to be very interesting because these lot have sparred and had previous problems. I'm going to start off with you now, Greeny. I know you're a big Ian. Like we had a good roll last week. And I feel like we had a good couple moments when we was talking about this fight. We're here now. But Ian Garry, do you believe he actually can get the job done over Shavkat? And if he does, because I know you're an Ian Garry fan, do you think he can actually do something, then go to decision to get this fight done?
Firstly, are you man gonna shout over me this week or? Because I see in the comments, you know what I'm saying? My Achilles. What do you call it? Realistically, safe money is with Shavkat. I'm not a stupid man. We haven't really seen Ian Garry on the ground with his back on the ground against someone that is as dangerous as a Shavkat. But Ian Garry is also undefeated for a reason. Do you know what I'm saying? I see Chael Sonnen speaking about the fact that he's been allowed to get this far kind of by the UFC, like as if they've been...
So they spoon-fed him?
Essentially, Chael Sonnen basically said, look, they're spoon-fed him. And I can kind of see that, but he's still got names on his resume.
He's had, some decent names.
He's had decent names on the resume, tough fights. Like, on paper, tough fights. MVP is a tough fight, considering it's a stand-up fight.
That fight that could have gone...
If you can't beat MVP in your opponent...
MVP, you probably should have won that if you didn't make that silly little decision at the end. It was like a Gane thing still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But look, Shavkat is very dangerous, and we know that I think for as long as it's standing, it's going to be an interesting fight. If Shavkat can get him down, then we probably see the fight end. If he can maintain distance, like we have seen Ian Garry do in the past, and look, Ian Garry's ground game is constantly developing. I still don't think that it would have developed enough to deal with Shavkat's ground game, so don't hold my hands up to that. But if he can maintain the standing, it's going to be a good fight. I can't not go with Ian Garry decision. Do you know what I mean? After last week,
5 rounds.
Yeah, it could knock him out as well. Could knock him out. Like Ian Garry does have knockouts on his resume. So, and Shavkat gets tired. I think the Jeff Neal fight showed that. I know he pulled out the decision, the submission in the 3rd round, but he was getting punched up a little bit before then, and Ian Garry is capable of doing that. So, yeah, man, I'm gonna go Ian Garry because I'm about my boy, but I'm looking forward to this one still. I think this one could be a really it's a make or break moment for both fighters, really.
So Rimz,
Yo.
do you agree with your co-host over there?
Well, for me, yeah, Ian Garry, he's a good striker move, footwork, keeping it moving in and out. Shavkat, good striker. I think we saw in that Jeff Neal fight, maybe head movement could be a bit better at times. But yeah, he's a dangerous guy and he's a sneaky guy, bro. Like this position, like that standing bulldog
Ninja.
choke, yeah,
Ninja,
bulldog kind of choke, pretty much that he done on Jeff Neal was crazy. I've never seen anything like that standing, bro.
You know, he's caught in sparring. There's a story of him catching Ian Garry with a similar choke.
Choke like that.
Yeah, similar choke.
Yeah, that's mad. Yeah, he's got sneaky submissions still.
He's dangerous, man.
It's dangerous from all kind of positions.
If you look up in a dictionary the word dangerous, there's a picture of Shavkat. No joke. Without the hat as well.
Imagine without the hat, brother.
Without the hat.
Imagine without it.
And if you look up the word safety, that's when you
the
put the hat on.
Yeah, when he comes, I hear you on that.
mad.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm interested to. What I'm interested to see is how the transitions to getting it to the floor goes. Like, because I don't think Shavkat has the best wrestling, really.
Yeah, that's my thing. I wonder how he's gonna get it to the ground.
Yeah,
kind of.
But at the same time, he doesn't really need to because he's choking out people standing up. So
I hear it.
you know what I mean?
I hear that.
Yeah, and I don't know about Gary's ground game like that still.
The thing is, we all know this. The ground game is the
Or
most
do you
difficult
know?
thing to learn.
You just
Yeah, Tom, you.
Oh, do you know? What do you know? No, but alright, look, let me just say this before you put your vote in, yeah? Shavkat is very orthodox, yeah? Unorthodox, should I say?
Unorthodox, yeah.
That's what I meant to say. He's very unorthodox with what he can do. He's very out the bag. He's very shifty, like you said. And he has... It's like, again, he's not... Again, he's not... We haven't seen his wrestling, but what he's really good at in submission and finishing fights, he's almost like John Jones. I'm not comparing, I'm not saying he's John Jones. I'm just saying the way he fit. You know when John fit like, you know, like the elbow, the destruction.
You don't know how.
Yeah,
But
it's crazy unorthodox. You know, it's just like, bro, how do you game plan for a man like that? Like, how do you really, even Ian, like Ian's gonna just have to say, I'm staying on my back, like you said. Because what you said last week, I got what you were saying, he come in on the decision just by literally running around the octagon on the outside.
Point fighting. That he's when you said that he's a good sticker mover.
Yeah.
He's a point fighter.
He's a fencer, man.
He's a fencer.
Yeah.
But you know where Ian Garry will find himself in problems? When he starts standing and start throwing the question mark kicks and all of that type of stuff, because the second that he becomes expansive with his striking, that's when he lends himself to getting taken down.
100%.
He's got to really be
game plan is
strict with sticking to that game plan,
and not caring what the crowd want to see or hear.
Make it boring.
Yeah, hear Shavkat getting knocked out is not something I feel like hearing that from the commentators just don't sound right to me. You know what I mean?
Until it happens, bro.
And it can happen to anyone, but not this guy with the way he just deals with business. And I feel like Ian is just gets himself into trouble as well a little bit. Like when he was trying to wrestle MVP, it didn't look good at all.
It didn't look pretty, man.
Yeah, it didn't. And when stuff don't look pretty,
because it wasn't, bro.
Yeah, and then when it's not pretty to me like that on a certain level that you need to be when you're going for a championship belt.
But he done what he had to do to win. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's the smart point. But then I saw something. You opened up the book. That was the only way to win, by having ugly wrestling. Because the guy's other, it's like
elite point
it's like
just like him.
It's like your girlfriend's ugly in it, but his girlfriend's uglier. Do you know what I mean? It's like I can kind of roll with her. You can't tell me your girlfriend's ugly when I can hold my girlfriend's hand.
But you can't don't want to hold your girlfriend's hand in the street and that.
Yeah, you know what's there, but you can't tell me my girl when your girl's uglier than mine.
Ooh.
That's the truth, though. I'm just saying about MVP's dress. No, that's the truth. On wrestling, MVP, come on, man. This guy. And
but we've spoken about MVP.
Rimz just said that he made a mistake that could have won him the fight, but it's all through wrestling bound from a guy that can't wrestle. It's you get what I'm saying now? So I'll take Shavkat's wrestling, whatever it is, from being from that side of the world.
Yeah.
Just from being over there. Wasn't Habib dad in one of his corner for one of his fights?
For the first fight.
Where are you not going with this? Listen, it's over. Alright, listen, anyway. Yeah, see, I slapped it. See? You see what happened? Yeah.
No, that was cold.
He just picked.
You see it, bro? He just picked. So we're going.
Nomad. Yo.
Hey, Rimz. On that note, yeah, I'll put my pick in. You see what it was? It's just, on that
How
note,
have you got it though?
Shavkat.
It's got to be sub, surely.
Yeah. Yeah, it is sub. I'm gonna go sub round 3.
You reckon we'll get to the third, yeah?
It's a 5-round fight.
Yeah, but I'm surprised that you've got.
He finished Jeff Neal round 3. I feel like it'll be the same type of fate for. You get me? Rimz couldn't survive round 3, so I don't think Ian can either.
To be that means Ian Garry would have had some success at that point. If it gets to the third round, Ian Garry's had some level of success.
Shavkat's striking is really good as well. You're going on that as a man that can't do a spinning wheel kick as clean as he can't do a spinning wheel kick like the way he can.
Oh, I bet you can.
No, he can't. Not the way he can. You know how clean his thing is.
Ian Garry's leg dexterity is crazy, bro.
Yeah, not like his though. Have you seen the way have you seen his dexterity? For a man that chokes off, have you seen the way
both of these are big welterweights as well, you know.
Yeah, because they're the same size. When I see them in training, they're the same size as well.
Gary's taller than
for the weight class. Yeah,
Mm.
bro, he's 6'3". Big for the weight class, man. Big for the weight class. So, what do you have, Rimz?
Shavkat, man.
But how?
Yeah, Shavkat. Yeah, decision is probably the pick here for me. When is does he catch him early?
Decision, or you said submission?
Submission.
Okay, so I thought you said decision. I was going to say.
I'm going to go round 2 submission.
Yeah, I think if the submission comes, I think it will happen early still. And I think if he does, then, I mean, either way, he's next in line anyway, isn't it? This was supposed to be the fight for him anyway, so.
Interesting.
Yeah, man.
We're going to be here in the cave locked in, so this one's going to be very interesting to see. Can't wait to see this one. So, anyway, guys, let's move on to the next fight of the night, which is heavyweight bout. And the next fight, we're just going down. Sorry. Mechanics. Do it. Ooh, turning on the heater in the room.
Yeah, but it's bare loud.
Man's just running engines in the room.
So, turn it off.
Can you bring up the now, please, back the conductor and controller. Ain't conducting and controlling.
Been away a while, man.
Been
away a while.
All right, next fight, heavyweight bout. I think everyone's gonna want to see this. This is number 2. We got the second rank versus the third rank. Ciryl Gane versus Alexandre Volkov. Now, they already fought once. Gane won, but Volkov's been on a little run. The odds haven't really changed from the first fight. Everyone thinks Gane gets it done again. Do you think Gane gets it done again?
No, I don't. I think Volkov will have seen what John Jones did, and obviously he's not the level of John Jones, but he's looked good lately. I can see him landing a takedown on Gane at some point in the fight, and I think if he gets it to the ground, he's looked really dangerous. I think he could take the back and choke him out. I'm gonna be honest. I've never been high on Gane. I've spoken about this from, I think, the very first episode I was in here. I said about the fact that my mum always taught me to not learn from your own mistakes, learn from other people's mistakes. And Gane was with Francis Ngannou. Watch Francis Ngannou get wrestling fucked his whole career up until a certain point and never learned. So I don't like Gane. It's not that I don't like him. I'm not high on him. So I'm gonna go with Volkov. I'm gonna go submission. I'm gonna go round 2.
Fair. I can't lie. I think Gane's a sick striker though.
Same
He's
here.
elite, but
He is
Cold striker.
for heavyweight.
And I
he
don't
is.
think Volkov poses that much of a threat
Either
in
do
terms
I.
of the grappling and wrestling. Well,
Either
grappling maybe if it gets to the ground, but wrestling to take it to the ground, I think Gane moves too well.
Same.
Footwork's a bit too good.
It's a
for
3-round
someone.
fight. It's a 3-round
For someone of the size of Volkov as well.
yeah, he's
To try and
he's a big
shoot
guy.
and take it, brother. You know
Yeah,
how
yeah.
long it is to shoot on someone when you're taller than them.
What's
It's
Volkov, like
just long,
6'7"?
bro.
He's a big unit, isn't it?
Yeah, he's tall, man.
He's a big unit,
Tall,
man.
Yeah, I can't. No, Gone, man, for me.
Same here.
Gone. I don't know if he gets him out of there. It probably just points him.
Same here.
You reckon?
Decision.
Yeah.
Same here. 3 rounds. Same here. I got
Both you want
decision.
decision, yeah?
Yeah. I got
Hey,
both.
Volkov's a character, you know. Have you seen him on Instagram? Bro, he's a character still.
For real.
Go and look at Volkov's Instagram after this, bro. He's a funny guy still. Some of the stuff he be posting, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, it's all in Russian, but once you hit that translate button, fam,
You're good.
you'll understand.
Yeah. So this is number 2.
Bear in mind, Volkov, sorry to cut you. Bear in mind, Gane's been doing movies and that, yeah? Bear that in mind. Just bear that in mind.
about that.
Bear that in mind.
Forgot about that.
This is a guy that is not that serious.
No, we knew that. I'm
Yeah.
not a Gane fan, but I just feel like his striking is better to be able to stay on the outside and pick off someone like Volkov. Volkov's been on the run, but again, in heavyweight, I feel like you see the levels a lot more easier than other weights.
That's
so.
a fact. That's a fact.
But all right, that's cool. That's all that locked in. Let's move on to another fight, which is going to be very interesting. Featherweight bout, 13th ranked, Bryce Mitchell versus Kron Gracie. So we've got a wrestler versus a jiu-jitsu guy. How do you think this goes down? And I'm not gonna lie, I've got Bryce Mitchell winning this fight.
Same.
Yeah, same.
I don't.
Wrestling
I
beats
rate
jiu-jitsu,
Kron
man.
still.
I neither do I.
He's
Look at him, bro.
Yeah.
Just look at him, bro.
Look at him,
Bro, he looks like one of the people
Yeah.
from. He looks like one of the people from Home Alone 2 or 3,
yeah,
fam.
for real.
You know the one them rub your house and that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
For
mad.
Kron.
It's
He does,
crazy
innit?
still.
It looks like he's been electrocuted, bro. No disrespect in that. I know it's disrespectful, but
Not really.
a little bit.
Why?
Because
It's the
he
truth,
looks like
right?
he's been
That's what,
electrocuted.
yeah. Ain't disrespectful for the truth.
Yeah, nah, man.
Yeah.
Kron ain't. For me, what I've seen from Kron, I just don't rate it still. His style's just backdated, bro.
Yeah.
That's it still.
Yeah.
Back there, yeah. Perfect way to
It's
put it.
another chance for Bryce to hop on the
How-
mic
how
and
does
speak
Bryce
about
win?
Jesus!
How does Bryce win?
Um,
I'm going decision.
you think, yeah? Yeah, I can't see a knockout. Maybe round and pound, but then that's too dangerous. That's risky. So yeah, probably decision on the feet kind of thing. Probably just try to keep on the feet. Probably.
I don't know, you know. I reckon he'll go and kind of implement his game plan against Kron. I really don't think that, even though Kron's a Gracie, I know this is going to sound crazy, I don't think his jiu-jitsu is that great either, you know?
You don't know.
Not as in like, not with the level of certain other fighters. Like really and truly, yeah, with the name Gracie, you'd expect us to be saying he's the best, he's got the best jiu-jitsu in the UFC and all the rest. I don't think he has, personally.
No, not UFC jiu-jitsu.
No, do you know what I'm saying? And I just think that Bryce is. I know he hasn't looked great
UFC
lately.
jiu-jitsu comes with a smacking a man in the head and then knowing
Yeah.
how to hook up off of that.
Yeah,
And then, do you got me? You don't have that in jiu-jitsu. It's really like timing and seeing openings. Like
it's
in
exactly
UFC,
that.
you got to smash a man's head in. That's why Jones is the best jiu-jitsu kind of artist at it as well, because he ground and pound so lethal. He will smash your face off the mat. You got your head bounces off the canvas, exposes your neck. Then you got an arm triangle. It's easy work, but you got to know what you're doing.
And
You can't
knows
just
what
think and play
positions.
jiu-jitsu. Yeah.
Right.
That's what he
Look,
will do.
John Jones is the best at using side control in
Oh,
MMA.
100.
In
I've
MMA.
been saying that though.
Like for me, I don't think that side control is a great position in
But
MMA.
for him,
But with
it's
John Jones,
excellent.
it's the best position because he can work into a crucifix.
Brother, he's
The
crazy.
elbows can drop down.
He will rip a
you know what I
he
mean?
will rip a
I think
Kombat.
it's
He's mad.
more half guard.
Hugh Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. 'Cause
He
grounds
does. He
and
works the
pounds.
half guard to
Side
side control to
control,
crucifix. That's like that's his route, innit? But yeah, going back to this, I just think that Bryce's wrestling will be dominant in this fight, in my opinion, where it hasn't been so lately. But yeah,
I don't know. I was high on Bryce. Yeah, but
Yeah, when he got
We
beat
all
up,
were.
the way he got beat up, the way he got beat up was bad. It's the way you get beat up sometimes. He got beat up so bad from the hands, like it was so bad in Topuria.
spliffed him, bro.
Brother, did he have a seizure?
Bro, farmer strength ran out that day. Farmer strength ran out that day, man.
But hey, Topuria's seizures, man, you know. You man forget this. Anyway,
Dirty.
let me know if we get into it because I get mad every time. Like, you get me? Yeah, we got Bryce Mitchell decision.
Yeah.
All right,
Bryce
well,
Mitchell
that's
decision.
not hard. Let's move on. Featherweight bout. Nate Landwehr versus Doohoo Chow. Doi Chow.
I don't know. Landwehr is just he's a zombie. Bro.
Yeah, bro, he just comes forward.
Yeah.
What's that film? Yeah, where is it Small Soldiers?
Wait, what?
Remember that film with Small Soldiers, and you got like the little toys that they come alive and they have to fight a battle.
Toy Soldiers.
No,
Toy Story, man.
no, not Toy Story,
no,
man.
Toy Soldiers. Or
I'm
Small
sure it's called
Soldiers?
Small Soldiers, man. And they
I know
got
what
and they
you're
got
talking
like the
about.
general.
Yeah. Small Soldiers.
That's him, bro. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The little green things.
Yeah. And you got that beastie looking.
The
thing.
beastie looking thing.
Yeah, that's it. Small Soldiers.
Small
Yeah,
Soldiers,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That film was
film's
cold.
That film's
I might have to go back and watch that one around Christmas time still. But he reminds me every time I see him, I'm like, that guy looks like the general, fam.
Is that a Christmas film?
Not really, but fam, come on, man. You can't go back. I can't just go and watch Small Soldiers on a Saturday night, bro. You gotta have a
That's
reason
crazy,
to
a
watch that
reason.
one still. You understand? Dooho Choi is good though. Like, don't get me wrong.
He says on outside.
He's back from his duties, yeah.
But he got punched up, didn't he? In his
Last
return fight.
Did he?
I think he got punched
I
up.
can't remember now. I remember him fighting. I can't remember who he fought.
I think since his return, I think he got punched up still.
I'm going Nate anyway.
Yeah, Nate Landwehr's when
He's
he's on job, he's
aggressive.
on job.
He's
Yeah,
aggressive. I'm
Yeah.
going to go Nate. I think he might stop him.
I agree with that.
I'm
Second
gonna-
round.
Yeah.
Yeah. He hits hard, bro.
Yeah,
and he
well,
can
He
take a
might
couple
stop him in the
punches.
first.
Yeah, this
But
one will
come
be
on.
explosive. Still.
No, he won. Bill Algeo.
Oh, Billy Algi. Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
he might have beat up Billy Algi.
They went
Algio.
a draw decision with Carl Nelson.
He's had 2 fights since his return, yeah.
2023, yeah, and 2024, yeah.
Oh, okay. And he's won both of them.
Draw and win.
The draw with who did he draw with?
Carl Nelson.
Okay, I think in my mind, I think he might have lost that fight if I go back and watch it. But
That
fairs.
draw? Hold on, wait. I'm on my captain. Why is it blue?
What you got
Oh,
in this
that's
one?
mad. Oh, I do rate Landwehr though.
Yeah, that man.
I do rate him still. I think I'll lean Landwehr. This could be actually a scrap.
Could be a scrap or it could be a quick one.
Yeah, scrap. I'm gonna go Landwehr for the decision. The stoppage.
What round?
Round 3 late.
So you got what round 2?
2. Yeah, I got round 2.
I'm gonna go round 1 now.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. We'll do it like that. Yeah.
What's next on this card?
All right, cool. Let's move on to the next fight of the night, which is going straight into the prelims. We have no more to bet, but this prelims look really good. I don't know why the prelims have looked this good, but say giving us this for prelims, nothing to complain about. Light heavyweight bout, we got Dominic Reyes versus Anthony Smith. That's 12th rank versus the 13th rank in Smith. I'm really not impressed by Smith. I'm more. I think Reyes. What Smith?
I was gonna say you're more impressive Reyes.
Then from his last performance than Smith. I'm going.
Okay.
Oh,
His
100%.
last performance, yeah, okay.
I'm gonna go Dominic Reyes decision.
I don't think this goes decision. You know? I think there's a stoppage in this one.
Yeah. You know what is?
I know we're not picking, but I'm not picking to go on to the thing, but I'll just say
yeah.
Dominic Reyes decision.
I'm interested to see where this goes because you know it's can Reyes, because I'm not a person that believes in people once they've fallen off.
Can get back on
Getting back to where they were once they've fallen off in MMA. So where is he going to level out for me? I don't know. It's a difficult one to say.
But both of these men have fallen off, bro.
But Anthony Smith is just still around, though.
Anthony Smith could have beat John Jones, and just held the belt, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? On a DQ thing.
I hear it still.
Childish.
And
And we're going to come up to in a minute, we're going to look at another man that did it. And he's you know what I'm saying? And he's whenever we speak about him, we'll speak about him as a former champion. Remember that?
He's benefited. Alright, well, that's Reyes.
It's a good scrap.
Yeah.
It's a good scrap.
3 rounds.
See who's got a little bit left in the tank, innit, really, this fight.
Alright, well, let's move on to the next one. Welterweight bout, Vicente Luque versus Temba Gorbino.
Garembo.
Luque is a heavy favourite, and I can't
Really?
lie to you. Yeah, look, minus 650.
I'll slap bread on this
I'm
one.
gonna slap bread on Garembo tonight because Luque is, bro. He shouldn't be fighting, man.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
been struggling.
bro. This was supposed to be against Nick Diaz, bro.
Yeah,
I think Garembo.
I'm doing that right
punch
now,
his head
bro.
off. I can't even lie to you.
Garembo's plus 470. What?
No, but is that because that's American odds? What have you got?
Bro, I'm gonna find it right now. But I'm gonna tell you this for free. I'm putting money on Garembo still. I am putting money on Garembo because if it's anywhere like that, then damn.
Damn, man. But yeah, Garembo just he looks good from what I've seen of him. He looks like he can do a bit of everything.
Ah, nah, yes.
Tough.
They got Garembo at 4-7, fam. Yeah. They know what time it is. I retract my statement, fam.
Wait, no, I'm down. Yeah, we got Garembo if I had to pick.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, by knockout.
Yeah.
Yeah, by knockout.
Yeah.
Early as well, maybe 1 or 2.
Alright, cool.
Luque needs to call it a day, man.
Okay, featherweight bout.
The lack of respect.
To put this fight where it is ridiculous. It should be like 3rd on the card
How
or something.
rude.
And we're
How
talking
rude.
5th rank Mozart Evelov versus the 9th rank and up and coming Aljamain Sterling, former champion at bantamweight. Now this is interesting because Evelov's undefeated, really not liked by a lot of people because he doesn't finish fights, not really interested or entertaining.
You see him get punched up by Jan. Sparring.
Yeah.
The old footage. Yeah.
Yeah, Jan's a
Bad man.
Jan's
A
a
beast.
He's
Kid Boo.
Hey, bro.
Hey, who do you think is more hated out of Evelev and Ankalaev? Evelev, innit? Evelev, innit?
Probably, yeah. I think
From-
Ankalaev is not hated. People just don't.
no, but by
people
Da-
just
by
don't
Da-
know
by
him.
Da- sorry, I should have by Dana. By Dana.
Oh.
Who do you think is more? It's definitely Evelev
it's
still, isn't it?
Evelev.
Like I feel like he really wants Aljo to win this fight. So I think he's gonna give Aljo a bonus if he wins this fight, even if it's the most boring decision.
Evelov's the favourite because he's undefeated and he's got great base wrestling though.
Yeah, he has got good wrestling. Yeah.
His structural wrestling is really good. He just really doesn't do much but just pins you down.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not a
man.
risk taker.
Yeah.
Still.
He don't even really strike on when you got on
Nah.
the ground, bro. It's just about he's really
Position.
position. Like
Over everything. So he can still win this just by having that. But
he probably will win it. To be honest,
he has to get the title shot next if he wins. So.
over
Regardless.
Diego Lopez.
Yeah, he has to. Kind of has to. You're kind of.
They won't do that.
But just let Topuria take away his own man, and then you can kill him.
Yeah, but this is the scary thing. What if he takes Topuria and beats him? I know that you don't see it, but you see his style. Yeah, his style does actually, unfortunately, trump all styles when it comes to fighting.
Topuria might even be a better wrestler than him. Topuria's wrestling is serious.
He
bro.
ain't a better wrestler than Evelev.
He's got a proper Greco-Roman. You ain't seen it.
No. We have, but
You haven't.
like Evelev.
You haven't. Talk for yourself.
I have.
Talk for yourself. Don't talk for me.
Well, I'm saying I
You
have.
don't- you know
I've
about-
seen.
you
I've
don't-
watched
you
all
don't-
of
you
Topuria's
don't-
fights, but I'm just saying that for me, I
You
think
ain't got. You got.
Evelev is a better
You
wrestler.
ain't got the behind the scene pass. And that. You ain't got that.
Oh yeah. What, you got his OnlyFans? Crazy.
That's wild.
Man's got Topuria's OnlyFans.
That's wild.
That's crazy, bro.
That's wild.
That is mad.
That is wild.
Yeah, how much you paying for that, bro? That's wild.
Oh my days. Hey, nah, man. Aljo could get this done. Remember, he's got good jiu-jitsu. Yeah, so there's a risk in taking him down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but
Smart money goes to Everlev though, right?
Not really.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
Goes to Aljamain because he can sub him when they're down there.
But I don't think Aljo's a great defensive. Or is he good defensive wrestler? He's
Not wrestling. I'm just talking about just transitioning into jiu-jitsu when you're down there. It's dangerous for Everlov.
Especially, I think early on, in particular, whilst they're dry. Because if Aljo gets your back,
I'm going Aljamain.
yeah.
To win.
Do you reckon what, by decision or submission or knockout? Because he does throw some wild strikes, you know. Aljo.
Yeah, Shaka's a bit unorthodox.
Yeah, it's very unorthodox
weird.
still.
It's strange. Yeah.
And you know he does seem like he's got heavy hands, especially at featherweight. He's quite strong.
Yeah.
He's quite strong at featherweight.
Aljamain decision, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. I'm looking forward to that fight though. This is another fight.
It's
I'm
a
looking
good
forward
fight
to.
as well.
Well, wait, bout Randy Brown versus Brian Battle. Yes. good
Rude
fight.
boy Randy Brown.
Yeah, it is rude boy Randy Brown, but he ain't beating Brian Battle.
That's your guy.
I do
That's
rate
for
battles
sure.
though.
That's one of your guys, isn't
You
it?
know, it's Randy Brown.
Mid-level. Oh, just
There's been no elevation. I've
Yeah.
seen this guy.
yeah, just do the
I
same
disagree.
thing.
I disagree
the
with that.
same thing, really.
I disagree with that, man.
What do you mean?
Last couple fights, he's looked good, man.
Oh, but he
Yeah,
does the
but
same
I
thing.
thought that at the start when I saw him. Right? So what happened in the mid ground?
That's what I'm saying. That's what
I
I'm
hear
saying.
it. I hear it. Yeah, I think someone's gonna get spun. Someone's gonna get their head spun in this fight.
I can't.
Randy's
Yeah.
not going out, man.
Randy knocks people out, bro.
Yeah.
Randy's been hitting hard lately. And
No, I
Brian
think
Battle hits
Battle's
hard
on
too.
smoke still.
No, Brian Battle's on smoke.
I think Brian
Brian
Battle's
Battle's
on
on
smoke.
Brian
still.
Battle was good, bro.
Yeah.
He's good all round as well.
That's what I said. He's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
He's a favourite on
Yeah,
there.
he's gonna
too,
sub
so
him.
I think
You think he's gonna sub him?
sub him.
I think Randy Brown can knock him out still.
Sub him.
Do you want
No, I
mine?
don't know about some. I think
No, I
maybe
don't wanna-
Battle for a punch him over. I think Battle might punch him over.
Oh,
You reckon?
actually.
Yeah.
Battle's
I think
got
someone's
one.
gonna go sleep in this
I think
one.
Battle might punch him over still.
I can see someone getting knocked
But
out.
Brian
in this
Battle's
one.
got good jiu-jitsu as well. If he wants to take it there,
Mm.
Rude Boy can't handle it.
He's probably got. Well, he does
Can't
have
handle
better wrestling as
jiu-jitsu.
well.
Can't handle the jiu-jitsu. There's too much.
Who?
Yeah,
You know, he's got good jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, he can't handle Brian Battle's jiu-jitsu.
I don't know about that. Brian Battle's jiu-jitsu ain't all that because he fought Fakhradinov and he didn't really say nothing on the ground to him.
He's better
There's
than
always
Randy
levels
Rude
though.
Boy.
There's always
He's better
levels.
than. He's better than.
Are we gonna be locked in from this fight? Because I can't lie. It's for me the prelims is a good fight night.
Depends what I'm doing. But yeah.
What's it starting at 1 o'clock?
Quickly go with the
It's the
early.
usual time, I think. It's a
Yeah.
pay-per-view. What we
Chris
got?
Weidman, Eric.
Bro, you talk about disrespect. Tell Weidman on the early prelims.
You care about a Weidman fight?
No,
Keep
listen to
going.
what I'm saying to you. How is Weidman on the early prelims? This is like Weidman's a former
What
champion.
else is there? Keep going. And Cody Durden. That's a good
Joshua Van there, yeah.
Alright. Cool.
Joshua Van fights way too soon after his last fight, bro.
Mm.
Remember, he got him
What's that,
spun,
bread?
then he came back and had a good performance.
Yeah,
and he's
What's
straight
that
back.
money?
Yeah, for real. For
Give me
real.
that money. Oh, Michael
Oh,
Kiss fighting
damn.
Max Griffin.
Damn.
There's
Hey,
four.
yo,
on
this
the
is a good
prelims.
card, you know, in terms of names.
Keep going. One more.
Max Griffin, good.
What?
Chase you for Clay Greeno.
There's 5 on the prelims.
What?
Why is there?
Topology still.
No, that is, from what I see, that is right.
That's
still.
right.
Yeah, from what I've seen, that's right. This is an interesting one still. Like the actual card. Do you know what it is? They're trying to get people out before the end of the year, innit? There's some big names on this card.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, if you just took the early
Old school
prelims and the
names,
prelims, you could do a
names.
fight night.
Yeah.
Do
Easy.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks right still.
No, yeah, fairs.
Fair enough. Well, that's UFC 310 all wrapped up for you from main card to prelims to early prelims. I think it's the most early prelim fights I've ever seen. 5 on one card. I think it's normally 3 I've seen the most, but 5. Wow, that's a lot. But yeah, shouts out to the UFC for putting on a great card right at the end of the year. Even though some fights have failed, that's what happens. But I appreciate it, man. We're gonna be locked in here in the cave. You know what it is. Guys, you know what to do as well. Like, comment, subscribe to everything that we do. And like Greeny said, and Rimz will be having a lot more content come out for you next year. But just help us by hitting that button so we can help you.
Yes, sir.
That is it. It's a wrap, innit? That's all we got. Yeah, that's all we got. Yeah.
Last pay-per-view of the year.
Last pay-per-view of the year. So we'll be in here live next week, Saturday, Sunday morning. You know what it is.
Before we go, what we saying? What's still gonna be the fight of the night? What's gonna be? Who's gonna get performance of the night?
Oh, we got to judge the card too, innit?
Huh?
We're gonna judge the card too.
Yeah.
Give it a
Judge the card. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Judge the card. You should do that at the start. No, we should do it now actually because
The
we've
card
gone through
judge rate for me is like 7.5.
this 7.5 for the main card. Main card.
Or just main card. Oh,
Yeah, main card.
7.
7. Yeah, 7.
6.5.
No,
It's not going up. It's not going up.
I'll say 7.
It's not going up.
And when I see that Shavkat and Ian Gary fight, I thought about giving it a 7.5. I can't lie. I'm looking forward to that.
7.5 or 6.5 for me. 7 or 6.5. But
Yeah, I agree with about a 7 at the most.
that's what I said. The most.
I think because I feel like this is gonna be fight of the night.
That could be.
I feel like this is gonna be
I
fight
think
of the
that
night.
Brian Battle and
Or battle and
where Randy Brown could be a crazy fight too, man.
Yeah.
I think that one's gonna be a scrap.
But yeah, let's see. Sweet.
I'm hoping this. If the Ever11 Aljo fight is a scrap, then
I don't
we
know
that
about
Aljo's
that,
beat Ever11.
I don't know about that one. We'll see.
Let's see, man.
All right, guys, we are out. You know what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. We will see you next week. We out.
Awesome.